unconventional addictions are serious, and I'm trying to raise awareness on them. I actually founded an org a long time ago. I was in middle school, and it was called CANSA, Campaign for the Awareness of Nymphomania as a Serious Affliction, because it is a serious affliction and I had it, but that was obviously just something that didn't really happen because, first off, I didn't even know the right term for my affliction. It's not nymphomania, it's like sex addiction, and I didn't even really have it. It was just the normal hormonal stuff. So I have this addictive personality, and I got it mostly from my dad, who is an online chat addict. He didn't really get into online chatting until I was in, I think, elementary, maybe. Obviously, it would have been before I was removed from his care. So yeah, it would have been elementary school. And he always went back to it. He would try to distract himself with other stuff. He left my mom. He did other things. He had a Harley, but ultimately, he was just drawn to online chatting. Probably because it's free. I mean, the other stuff admittedly does cost money. He had a Harley. That's how I learned to ride, actually. I can ride a dirt bike. He just did things like that, but ultimately, he was drawn back to online chatting. He would do it for hours. And siblings have displayed tendencies towards video game addiction, which is why I was careful and just tried to avoid electronics for a while after I left home for the last time when I was 15. So it's just something that I worry about, and we've definitely seen it happening at points in my life. However, because I'm not addicted to substances like my parents were, it's not really that serious. Not only was my dad addicted to online chatting, he's a smoker, so, you're distracted by smoking and you can't really cover your tracks and hide your online chatting stuff. I knew his usernames and everything. And I can imagine that would be pretty embarrassing. That I could go out and tell people what he was doing online. Because I could see it wasn't anything job related. For a while there I thought, he's been online for 2 hours now. Must be something work related. When I got a little older and I started to understand that he wasn't doing anything work related because he only had one computer, and I would occasionally get up and peek over his shoulder and I would see he'd just been sitting there in that same online chat for hours. He would get really upset when he knew I was watching, but like I said, we only had one computer, so there would be times that I needed to use it. Yeah, he kind of resisted me being removed from his care for a long time, and I didn't necessarily want to be moving around that much, so I also kind of didn't really want to go anywhere besides staying in the same place. But I was a stupid kid and I believed lies. They would tell me all kinds of stuff, they'll give me this or that. And either they would just not give it to me at all, or they would give it to me and then take it back. My mom is the same way. She's an incel. Like I said, she doesn't have my physical attributes. So, I was just targeted by everyone. But, it's never too late to fight back. And I hope that's what we're all doing now.